So you want to rebrand your organization, or you're brand new and you need a whole new brand. Either is great, but instead of trying to tackle this feat on your own, you've made the smart decision to hire a branding agency. What's next? Hi, I'm Sarah, your friendly neighborhood marketing gal, and today I'm going to demystify branding agencies and give you 7 great questions to ask them before you hire them. Let's dive in. So what does a branding agency do? First, I want to clarify what a branding agency actually does, as I feel like you may hear numerous companies or freelancers tout themselves as branding agencies or being capable of helping you with this rebranding effort. But it's also a bit of an elusive skill that could mean different things to different people. A branding agency makes logos and letterheads, sure, but it's more than that. They're storytellers. They work with your organization to understand your unique mission, culture, and set of services and objectives, and then they artfully develop visuals and language that communicates them in a compelling way to your audience. With that out of the way, here are some great questions to ask a branding agency or freelancer before you hire them. First up, ask, what is the makeup of your team? It's important to understand the capacity of a branding agency before signing a contract with them. Are they a one-person show or a full-service team? What are the skills each team member possesses? If you have a smaller job, it will be more cost-efficient to hire a single professional, as a larger team might charge a heftier price because of the wide range of services they offer, regardless of whatever you need them for or not. For a full rebranding, though, it can be helpful to have a group of people in your corner with diverse perspectives, talents, and expertise. Next, ask, what is your go-to design style? Every creative professional, like every artist, has a unique design style. Even a professional designer who is quite versatile still have a particular approach or style they prefer and are more comfortable working with. That's not to say one style is better than the other, but it's important that you like the rebranding team's creative work and their specific design style so that it aligns with your vision for the organization. Ask for some branding examples from their portfolio to get an idea of that their fit is going to work for you. And another great question to ask is, what is their anticipated project timeline? Whether you're looking to hire a small business branding consultant or take proposals from multiple agencies, it's important to get a sense of their availability and how soon they would be able to first get to your project and then complete it. It's likely you won't work out a whole detailed schedule with the rebranding agency until you actually hired them, but they can at least let you know how busy they are and how long a project like yours typically take. After that, ask, how will you get to know my organization? To successfully help you with rebranding, an agency must become intimately familiar with your organization, your culture, your values, your mission, and your target audience. As you consider different agencies and freelancers, ask what their process is for getting to know your organization. What steps will they take to better understand all the nuances of who you are and what you do in order to capture that in your branding elements? What level of input will you be asked to give, and what will that look like? These questions will ensure you are hiring a team that fits your needs and the goals for your project. Speaking of getting to know each other, if you enjoyed this video so far, please tap that like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you should. I make videos like this all the time. So yeah, you should. Anyway, on to the rest of the questions. The next question you should ask is, how frequently will I receive project updates? In general, you want to get an understanding of how they will operate on a logistical level, from what the process looks like to what modes of communication they use and how frequently they will update you. Often, a branding agency will have a few check-in points, key milestones in the project. If you want or need more updates, see if that's feasible and the best method of communication. And the second to last question I recommend is to ask, what deliverables can I expect? Depending on the scope and size of your project, you may expect a certain set of deliverables. That could be just a logo, or it could include a whole design style guide, branding standards, typography guidelines, and a brand color palette and formulas. It could also include headers for different digital and print publications, social media posts, templates, and a whole lot more. If there are certain tools you want your branding to be made in, ask the agency if they can provide them in those formats too. Also, find out how these deliverables will factor into the overall cost of the branding project, and be sure to be clear on who will own the files after the project. Should be you. And finally, don't forget to ask, what level of post-product service do you provide? After the project is complete and they've released your new logo or branding to you, it's important to get clarification on 3 things. To what degree is the team able to provide any sort of post-project service if you need it, like providing different logo files and types? Will they archive all the files a while just in case you need adjustments or want a new marketing asset created? Then, can they provide future graphic design support, and what would be associated cost for that? These questions will help you determine what your ongoing relationship will look like with that branding agency. To recap, you want to find an agency or freelancer who will work with you and your organization to understand your unique mission, culture, and set of services and objectives, and then artfully develop a brand so that way it communicates all of that to your audience. The 7 questions to ask them are: what is the makeup of your team? What is your go-to design style? What is your anticipated project timeline? How will you get to know my organization? How frequently will I receive project updates? What deliverables can I expect? What level of post-project services do you provide? Now get out there and go hire an amazing branding agency. If you found this information helpful, please tap that like button so this video can find its way to others. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, do it. I share lots of marketing content without all the jargon. But that's it for now. I'm Sarah from Third Angle. Thanks for watching. To understand the capacity, and I'm just gonna change how I talk. And the best communication, and the best method, now I have this watching.